Hello everyone. Please help me solve climate change problems. If we could seal water from leaking and make babies without having sex, I am sure we can solve climate change disasters. Please watch my videos. Please watch the video and help me save the earth for our children's tomorrow. Climate change part 2. Rains, floods, and our economy. Plenty of rain, our water, our oxygen. Even the living things in the desert are healthy when water is abundant and things work normally. Every living thing in this world needs fresh water from the rain for oxygen. Here, no signs of droughts from excessive heat. When plenty of water is present, it keeps the economy running. These are the source of our body's oxygen. Too much air and ground traffic alone is already huge amount of heat which causes everything to dry up like water reservoirs, farms, and our forest. And when forests dried out, fires will be global, added an inferno of heat to our environment. The hot air from all of this will absolutely feed the strong wind to become typhoon when rainy seasons arrive. The more heat is the wind's energy to become disastrous event on the land. Also, the more heat, the stronger the turbulence while flying. Locking down all forms of transportation is necessary before late summer and rainy seasons arrives to avoid disastrous event, and with this the government must declare a major source of carbon dioxide emissions, a huge contributor to climate change. This cargo ship is bringing products to countries. Here is your economy. Big trucks that carry and deliver products to their destinations are needed to run country's economy. But this truck heats up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit, especially in summer. More global warming. Your climate change. These clouds that are supposed to come down as rain during late summer, but it cannot because of very high temperature on the ground. Climate change into heat wave and global warming has very less oxygen in late summer. This atmospheric river during winter time that was trapped in the troposphere is very thick and heavy, and it's ready to land on our ground with strong wind and heavy rains that could damage structures and properties with landslide. How could the economy keep up when this happens every year? Atmospheric moisture becomes thicker and thicker because it cannot come down because of too much heat from air and ground. So when temperature cools down, especially in winter, this heavy moisture will become rain, but abnormally stormy. because of the hot air from global warming, our global warming disasters. Heavy moisture and winter storm with lots of rains causes heavy floods and huge property damage from disastrous climate change. I just want to add how our sea levels continue to rise globally with our economy worldwide, since this video also talks about floods. From atmospheric rivers to strong rains and winds that become floods, and these floods run into our oceans and make the sea to rise as fast as our economy, if there is even any, after all those left and right disasters. Notice that some of these areas in Pampanga, Philippines are next to the Manila Bay, which is flooded permanently, and water gets higher and higher every year, just like the ocean. Those students learn in the classroom while flooded water is present. Here is your climate change. It interfered badly with our students' education and our economy. Sea cliff erosion and damaged restaurants from storm and flooding in 2022 and 2023 in Capitola, California. Damage caused by climate change from too much heat, so things were beyond normal environmentally this time or every year. This time or every year when rain comes, it will damage almost everything, starting from properties to businesses like restaurants and property, insurance business, and some of those properties and businesses are beyond repair from heavily damaged either from floods or forest fires. When everything came back open after the lockdown, some company CEO wanted those workers at the office every day. There should be a law that workers be allowed to work at the home if they can, to minimize traffic, to avoid more drought. Usually water reservoirs are drying out in late summer. I hope company CEOs would help aid those fire victims because of too much heat from traffic that now causes those left and right disasters in the cities. So it's not just from the government the help would come from. How can the government keep up with that economy when every year disasters are left and right from city fires, forest fires, storms and floods, the result of climate that change into global warming and become heat waves? There is always a way. Please minimize to save lives today and tomorrow. Human created climate change. Please help me solve the problems. Thank you for watching, and please watch Climate Change Part 3